So hello, my dearest and nearest. Today we are going to speak and try to celebrate, to make an atmosphere of a holiday. Two beautiful holidays that will be celebrated all over Europe tomorrow. They are, first of all, the Day of Europe. And secondly, as we are pure Etwinning people and Etwinning family, so we are going to celebrate the Day of Etwinning too. And I would like also to congratulate you with the beautiful holiday which will be celebrated tomorrow. This is Victory Day. It is very important for us, for all Europe. And thanks to our forefathers, we live now and we have happy life. That's why, to my mind, we should mention this holiday too. Well,
Thank you so
and
much.
now, yes, and now I would like you to present a short information about European Union. And then we are going to have two games. One of them will be dedicated to European Union, and one of them will be dedicated to our Etwinning. And you will get certificates, all of you will get certificates, and we will see who is the best today. Okay? Um, wait a bit. Yes, correct. I will share my screen and we will start. So, first of all, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so you should know, or maybe it will be a new information for you, that there are 27 countries, the members of the European Union today, and sorry, somebody wants to join us, but I can't see who is it. Can you see anybody who wants to join us? Oh yeah, Rabia, yeah, thank you. Okay. And one more person. Okay, there are 24 countries in the European Union today. You know that there were 28 countries, but on the 31st of December 2020, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland left the community, and now there are only 27 countries. According to the information of 2020, the population of European Union today is 446 million people. Now you can see the picture of the pioneers, of the people who created the idea of European community. And you can see all of them on your screen, but I would like to mention the most important person. This is Robert Schuman. He was the most important leader and the most important person in organizing the European community. And of course, you know, Winston Churchill in the middle. He was the leader of the United Kingdom of Great Britain. And as we have already mentioned that they are not the members of European community today. But remember, please, the name of Robert Schuman, because you need it for our test, for our quiz. So the motto of the European Union, sorry, is united in diversity. And the European anthem, children and students, sorry, because not all of you are children, maybe some of you are teenagers. Students, can you tell me who knows what is the anthem of European Union? Who knows? Who knows? It's nobody knows. Partners, who knows? It's the Seventh Symphony of Beethoven. And what?
Ninth or seventh?
The Seventh Symphony. And it is used without words because Europeans think that the melody of this symphony purely shows and symbolizes the feelings of their motto, united in diversity. Okay, the national currency, you know that the national currency of European Union is euro. And this is the symbol. Here is the symbol of this currency. The European flag. Can you count how many stars are there on the flag? Who can count? Students, can you tell me how many stars?
12.
How many? 12. Correct. What do you think? Do they have any meaning? I mean, the number of the stars. Do they have any meaning? No, they don't. So some of people think that this is the number of the countries who were firstly united into the European Union. No, the number of stars isn't of importance. They simply, Svetlana once again, they simply show the circle. And the circle of stars means the unity of the countries. This is the meaning of this symbol. And as you see that we celebrate the Day of Europe on the 9th of May. So here you can see the languages. There are 24 official languages of European Union. And the first one is Yovka's language, as I see. Yovka, can you pronounce it in Bulgarian? How is it pronounced in Bulgarian?
Bulgarski.
Bulgarski. Okay. Bulgarski. So the second is Chestina. As I understand, it is Czech Republic, the language of Czech Republic. The third is Dansk. It is Danish language. Then Deutsch, it's German. Istikil, it's Estonian language. There is a country, Estonia, and this is their language. Then it is Greek language, English, Spanish, French, Galgi, or I don't know how it is pronounced correctly, but this is the language of Gallic language of Ireland. It's the language of Ireland. Хорватский, Italian, Latvian, Lithuanian languages, Magyar, das ist half Russian, half American. It is Hungarian language. Hungarian is Hungary. Magyar, because I lived many years in Hungary. That's why I know this language. Malti, Netherlands, Polski, Portuguese, Romanian, Slovenia, Suomi. It's very interesting language, by the way. Do you know what country is it represented from?
It's Finland.
Finland, correct. It's Finland, yes. And Svenska. Svenska, what language is this? What country is this? Who knows? It's Swedish. Swedish language. It's Swedish. Okay, so these are the big enlargements, uniting East and West. The most important actions, the most important events in the history of European Union. 1989, fall of Berlin Wall. End of the communism, European Union economic help begins, and this is very important date in the history of European Union. 1992, it's criteria set for a country to join the European Union. The countries should be democratic and rule of law, a functioning market economy, and ability to implement European Union laws. 1998, formal negotiations on enlargement begin. 2002, Copenhagen summit agrees to a big enlargement of 10 new countries. 2004, 10 new European Union members. These are Cyprus, Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Malta, Poland, Slovakia, and Slovenia. And our beautiful partner Yovka joined European Union in 2007. We can see that Bulgaria and Romania joined the European Union and in 2007. And in 2013, Croatia joins European Union on the 1st of July. So there are candidates, countries, and potential candidates. Unfortunately, I can't see my country here. There is no Ukraine, but there is Turkey. Our beautiful partners from Turkey, they are the candidates, and I hope that they will become the part of European Union as quick as possible. But also there are some countries that are also candidates. They are Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Albania, and Serbia. Okay, but we are not in this list, unfortunately. Okay, the European Union, oh, sorry, it's my mouse. The European Union Charter of Fundamental Rights is based on dignity, freedoms, equality, solidarity, citizens' rights, and justice. These are the main parts. Okay, look into the picture. Here is the screen, sorry, with a picture with the population in millions. If we see into this poster, we can see that European Union, all European Union is rather smaller in number of population than, for example, China or India. But it is bigger than the United States. You can see here also Russia, because the population of Russia is rather big, and Japan. Okay, but European Union is on the 3rd place in the world according to the number of the population. Well, this is the picture with the population in millions according to the countries. As you see, also the biggest country in European Union is Germany. The population is 82.9 million people. The 2nd place is France, the 3rd is Italy, the 4th is Spain. Let's find our partners in this list. Where is Bulgaria?
In
Yes,
the middle.
yes, Bulgaria is in the middle. Yes, correct. Bulgaria is in the middle. Here it's 7.1 million people. Okay, and the smallest country is Malta. It's only 500,000 people. Okay, we go further. How does the European Union spend its money? According to this scheme, you can see that the most number of money is spent for sustainable growth and natural resources. You see that European community is rich in agriculture, rural development, and environment, and others. So they pay much attention to the environment. And as you see, even according to our Etwinning projects, we can see that there are many examples of projects which are connected to environment, to the protection of environment, to global warming, and so on and so forth. So that's why Europe spent much money for these projects. Okay. By the way, climate change, the Europe's ambitious targets are from 2030 to 2050. They try to protect our planet from global warming, and they have many different plans and many different organizations which are connected with this, and they become the first climate neutral continent by 2050 is the greatest challenge of opportunity of our time. It means that European countries, by the way, I was in Europe 2 years ago. Unfortunately, last year I couldn't visit Europe with coronavirus, but 2 years ago I was in Europe, and when we visited Amsterdam, Netherlands is the country which is the first in European community who tries to preserve nature and to fight with global warming and problems which are connected with protection of nature. And what they did the first, they tried not to use gas at their houses at all. They use solar batteries to warm their houses. Not only practically, but all the houses are with solar batteries. And they tried to stop using gas even to cook. So this is the country which struggles with this problem very intensively, very intensively. Okay, the euro is a single currency for Europeans. But as I know, some countries left their native currency and they use both of them. For example, Yovka, Bulgaria use lev, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. So you
We
have
don't-
you have euro and you have your national currency lev. Yes, I know. Not only Bulgaria, but many other countries use both currencies. They are native ones and common, which is called the euro. Okay. The single market, a freedom of choice. 4 freedoms of movements. So all goods, all services, all people, and they can be mutual because they don't need to pay money. For example, if they want to buy some things in different countries from European community, because they don't have any borders between themselves. When you come, I'm going to speak about it later, but nevertheless, when you come, for example, or when you live in Poland and you want to visit Bulgaria, you don't need any passport, special passport, or you don't need special documents because you are the member of European community and you can move around Europe freely without any borders, without any papers, and so on and so forth. Okay. Schengen. Do you know this word, Schengen? It means free to move. No police or customs checks at borders between most European countries, and Northern Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and Iceland, because they are also the members of European community and the members of Schengen. Schengen, it means the territory where you don't need to use any special documents to cross borders of different countries. Okay. As for going abroad to learn or volunteering, we know perfectly well what is it Erasmus Plus, because we get acquainted with this in our Etwinning programs and Etwinning projects. Unfortunately, once again, I should mention that Ukraine can't be the member of Erasmus Plus. Only the higher institutions like universities and institutes can be the members. Secondary schools are not allowed to be the members of this program. By the way, today one of my colleagues from Turkey, from another project, called me and asked me, are you a member of Erasmus Plus? I said no. She was very disappointed because she wanted her project to become Erasmus Plus. And it is a very good opportunity to get money for your project and to create different things with the help of European community. Yovka, you said to me, if I'm not mistaken, that your school has such project, yeah?
Yes, so this is our first Erasmus Plus project, and we are 4 countries. It should start in November, but because the coordinator is England, we will postpone the project for a year. So we haven't started. We have actually had only 1 meeting, but we'll see.
So,
yes. we have
So that's why you don't have any experience now, yeah?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. So maybe our friends from Turkey have such experience, because I know that many of them take part in this project. Yasin, Rabia, can you tell us some words about Erasmus Plus?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I have no experience, not yet, with Erasmus Plus, but Turkey is really working on this topic this year. If my school is accepted in this program this year, I would ask you to be my partner too, Victoria. But I'm sorry to hear my school hasn't.
Unfortunately, yes, we don't have such opportunity. And I spoke much with our NSS, because many of my partners asked me to be the part of their projects. Unfortunately, we don't have such opportunity.
Maybe I can ask you to be my partner, Victoria, because this year there are some changes with this program in Turkey, in our city, and we applied and waiting for the conclusion. And after that, maybe we can contact and talk about this.
Okay,
Victoria
thank you.
isn't
Okay.
allowed to be part of
Okay,
the
yes, thank you
Erasmus.
very much. Thank you. Okay, so once again, I should mention that European community is an area of freedom, security, and justice. By the way, even if we in our country, in Ukraine, have any problems with justice, we also send our letters and send our emails to European Community Court, and they help us to solve our problems. Really, European Community is an example of justice, real example of justice. Yes. Okay, gender equality. Yes, it's also very important that in European Community, men and women have equal rights. Equal rights. And as you see in this picture, practically you can find in different jobs, in different spheres, the number of men and women in equal number. Because it's one, by the way, when a country becomes a member of European Union, gender equality is very important. They discuss this question very thoroughly and deeply, and they pay much attention to this. Okay, and as for improving health and the environment, once again, environment we have already discussed, but what about health? You know that the situation now in Europe is the same as in other countries, the situation with coronavirus, I mean, but European Union pays much attention to doctors, and it gives them the rights and gives them the opportunity to have good job and to pay much money. And truly speaking, it's not very pleasant to pronounce, but I should say about it, many doctors from Ukraine now went to Europe to work because they were proposed good salary and they were proposed good jobs. It's the problem of our government. Yeah, first of all, it's the problem of our country. But European Union does everything for their citizens, and it's very good. Okay, now here you can see the three key players of European Union today. This is the president or the chief of European Parliament, David Sassoli, the president of the European Parliament today. The European Council and the Council, it's Charles Michel, president of European Council, and a woman, which is a pure picture to our previous speech about that all people, men and women, have the same rights in European community. Ursula von der Leyen, president of the European Commission. Please remember these names. You will need them for our test. And here you can see the structure, the European Union institutions. The most important is European Parliament. And these are the branches of different institutions like European Council, Council of Ministers, Court of Auditors, Court of Justice, European Investment Bank, and Economic and Social Committee, and so on and so forth. Okay. If you want to know something, if you want to know something special about European Community, you can use this address, this europa.eu, Europe Direct, and you can ask and any question you like, and you will get the answer to this. Okay, we have 10 minutes. That's why we are going to play as quick as possible. And we'll start with, I will stop for a while. Sorry. We'll start with Neaport. Oh, no. Stop. No. I will send you a link. We'll start with European Community. Link. And don't forget, it is ProProfs. You remember that at the end, you will see the certificate. Don't forget to, I will send it to the chat. Don't forget to paste your name and send this certificate to me, or maybe I will open the special page on our Twin Space and you will upload your certificates here. Okay, this is ProProfs. You can open it and try to do it as quick as possible. There are only 10 questions. Try to do it very quickly because we have one more quiz about our Etwinning. And about Etwinning, it is Neaport, and we are going to do it together. Okay. Are you ready? Are the questions difficult? Rabia, why are you laughing?
Yes, a bit.
So while you are doing your task, I would like to say that yesterday, Yovka and I had a TV bridge between two schools, between Bulgaria and Ukraine. I kindly asked Yovka to help me because at our school, we were given each class or each class was given one country, and we had to prepare some special event with this country. So I asked Yovka, and we created TV Bridge. we met with our students. We talked much about Europe and especially about Bulgaria because we were given Bulgaria. And Yovka prepared us a very beautiful quiz about Bulgaria. I kindly ask you, Yovka, to upload this quiz to our pages, okay? Maybe some of our partners want to have the same with their students.
Okay, I will do
Because
it.
it's very interesting, really. My students were so amazed, and they worked so hard. It was very
Yeah.
interesting, really.
Okay, I will upload the link.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, partners and students, are you ready? No? So what should we do? We have only 4 minutes left, but I want you to have the second game because it's also very interesting about Etwinning. Should we come back with the same link for some minutes? Because I have one more meeting at 7 o'clock. Olga, do you remember about it?
We can start, I think.
Can we start the second one?
Yeah.
Are you ready? So please write down in your Google search Nearpod. Nearpod. Then there is a link to put a code. Here on the screen now you can see the code. TZJXS. So did you write down? So there is one more on the left side here, TZJXS. Well, can you see the code? Okay, I see one more. 2. Jana is here. Very good.
Can you write the code again?
Here you can see it on the left side.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
TZJXS. All the letters are capitalized. Okay, only 2 players. Two and a half minutes. We have only 2.5 minutes. What should we do? Maybe I will stop and we will come only to play very quickly. Only 2 players.
My connection is so bad, so I try.
Yes,
I'm
I
trying
can
to
see
connect.
Yildiz, Svetlana, yes. Yovka, yes. Okay, 5, only 5 players. Should I start? Let's do it. Let's do it. it, but there is only the third question.